Hey, everybody, it's Robert Flores. Welcome to the show.
Here in Cincinnati, Great American Ballpark, in a city steeped in baseball history. We've got Major League Baseball on a Tuesday night. It's the Philadelphia Phillies going up against the Cincinnati Reds.
And now,
first pitch coming at you right after the break.
Cincinnati Reds.
And on the mound today, Andrew Abbott. But, Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
Trey Turner leading things off and takes a strike. Right through there for a strike. Abbott measures 6 feet even, 190 pounds, and he was a second-round pick in 2021. Look out, almost got him upstairs. Left field. Brings it in with a nice running grab. One down. And time now for the Phillies lineup. An offense that emphasizes a patient approach and controlling the strike zone, and they do it better than anyone. Right now, the top on-base percentage in the league.
Yeah, and it definitely frustrates opposing pitchers because these hitters don't go down easy. They manufacture long at-bats, foul off pitches, and take their walks. It's not hard for teams like this to find success.
Kyle Schwarber, batting with one down, takes a strike. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2. Just underway here in Cincinnati. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, clearly just anxious right there, and understandably so. In an 0-2 count, you feel like you've got a lot of plate to cover, and you don't want to strike out, and you end up striking out. That's just one of those pitches where it's not over the plate, but because you committed to it as it was leaving his hand, by the time you realized it wasn't going to be in the zone, it's too late to hold up your swing.
2 down, nobody on. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Bleday gets under it, and that is that. Middle of the first, no score. We go to the bottom of the first, and on the hill for the Phillies, Zach Wheeler. Singing he's been outstanding and should be fun to watch.
Well, when you have a guy that can limit the opponent to very little run production, you have a great chance to win a ball game when he takes the mound. He's just having an outstanding season so far. You hope he can maintain it, because if he can, he'll be in a nice conversation at the end of the year.
Digging in, Elly De La Cruz.
You know, one of the most memorable innings ever for Elly happened in July 2023. In one inning, De La Cruz hit a 2-out single to take the lead.
Back here in Cincinnati. Now it's the cleanup hitter for the Phillies, Alec Bohm.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Ball one low.
That's down.
And
That's
another ball. That one misses. Ball 3. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
And here is Sosa to the plate. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively.
D-Rod.
You'll one. And there's a foul ball. Boom. On at first. Nobody out. Battling here as he fouls it away. Ground ball left side. Has some trouble with it. He decides to eat it. A tough play, and now there are runners at first and second.
Didn't try to do too much with it. Just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with hitters trying to launch and hit home runs. But sometimes you got to shorten up just like that. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Here comes Real Muto. Second inning here, no score. And that's outside. And it's a ball and a strike. Woody Keller making the calls behind home for us today.
And Boog, something to keep an eye on is how pitchers utilize the top part of the strike zone. We see a lot more of that in today's game with pitchers going up there with hard stuff. Keller, definitely an umpire that isn't afraid to call strikes up in that part of the strike zone.
That breaking ball drops in for a strike.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Hit weakly on the ground. Suarez sends it to first.
Yes, you're out.
And that is a big first out.
The second baseman, Bryson Stott.
It was a bang-bang play at first, Singy, so let's take another look at the throw that made it possible to get the out.
No doubt that 85-mile-per-hour heater was the difference on this play, according to StatCast. And it looked like a blur going across the infield from up here, and they just got the out.
Runners at second and third and one out. And now here is Bryson Stott. Golden opportunity right here. In the air out to center. Base hit. One run is in. Another comes in to score. And they lead by 2.
Gets him on the board first, coming through with 2 RBIs on that swing. When you flare a ball out behind second base, it's really a tough spot for anyone to get to. And you're never trying to do that as a hitter, but when you do, I tell you what, you're yelling at it the entire way to get down.
Runner takes off. There's a ball. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. Man at second.
Ball 2.
And another ball. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last
Batting
pitch
up,
wasn't even
the
much to
center
think about.
fielder, number 2, Justin Crawford.
Justin Crawford stands in for the Phillies.
He's been really clutch with runners in scoring position this season, so they'll have to be extra careful in this matchup. Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
2 on, 1 out. 6 straight outside the strike zone.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Off the mark there. 3 balls, no strikes.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Right through there for a strike.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Traffic on the bases with 2 already in to score here in the top of the second. And that'll load the bases.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
Here's Trey Turner.
I'm curious how he decides to attack on the mound. This guy at the plate has been great hitting under pressure this year.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
Now this one's crushed down the line. Hooking. Foul ball.
Oh, man, that's a tough one to swallow. Had the distance, just couldn't keep it fair. Imagine how great that feels, running around the bases when you just hit a great.
And that's a strikeout looking. Huge strikeout there.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
All loaded up. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. This guy with light tower power. Swings through that one for strike one. All loaded up. Dangerous hitter at the plate.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up. Try to track the ball. Block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count. Ball.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Good job at damage control right there. 2 runs in the inning, but they strand 3. Down to the bottom of the second. It's the Phillies 2 and the Reds nothing. Bottom of the second. In now for the Reds, Spencer Steer.
Number 7, Spencer Steer.
Back here at Great American Ballpark, on to the 3rd inning. Bryce Harper stands in for the Phillies.
Harper.
You know, these Phils showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They've worked 3 walks already, so that proves they're not anxious up there. They're sticking to their game plan, and it's working.
Swings through that one for strike 2. Foul ball, still 0-2. Struck him out swinging, and that's 4 strikeouts.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
That one missed. And another ball. Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Payoff pitch. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. 3-2. Up the middle, De La Cruz tosses to first. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the 3rd.
Philadelphia, the left fielder, number 33, Edmundo Sosa.
2 outs, base is empty. And now for the Phillies, Edmundo Sosa reached on an infield single his first time.
Not what he's looking for there in the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in the zone.
Ball down low. No.
Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
It's a good changeup to hit up in the zone. I don't think he recognized it. I'm sure he'd love to have that one back.
That's ripped. Base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
And now it's JT Realmuto. Grounded out his first time up. Here's your 1. And a swing and a miss. Got him swinging. 1 left for Philadelphia, but they're on top 2-0. Back here in Cincinnati. In now for the Reds, Matt McClain. He's already set a new career best for stolen bases in a season, Chris. On to the 4th, and now for the Phillies, Bryson Stott. First pitch, not close.
High.
Fastball for a strike. Outside with a breaking ball. Three-two now. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Payoff pitch. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
So digging in, Derek Hill worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. This one in the air, center field. Friedel on the move, and there's 2 away.
Up next for Philadelphia, the center fielder.
So up next, Justin Crawford. He reached out a walk his first time. The Cincinnati bullpen has some movement. Caleb Ferguson, a left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Antone also getting ready. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4.
B-Ride.
That's in there at the knees, and it's strike 2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Picks up strikeout number 7. Phillies down in order. They're up 2-0. Ready to go. Bottom 4. In now for the Reds, J.J. Bleday.
Now pitching for
The new pitcher in the game, Caleb Ferguson. The southpaw's been really good against left-handed hitters. So the Philly batting order turns over. Trey Turner now.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
Ball, no.
On the ground, McLean slings to first, and the leadoff hitter retired in the
Up next
5th.
for Philadelphia, the designated hitter, Kyle Schwarber.
Here comes Schwarbs to the plate, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
Outside.
You know, that's a swing you'll see a lot against a good sinker. Just right over the top. Tough to barrel that up.
And that one hammered. Carrying well. And that one is out of here. A solo shot. And they add to the lead. It's 3-0.
That's some Schwarber power for you right there. Got to keep that front shoulder closed and your body square to the plate, especially when you're facing a left-hander. He did all those things until the very last moment where that hip just popped. Hands came through, nice little lag to it. Carried out nicely.
Here comes Bryce Harper.
Ball 1.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Swings through that one. The 1-2. Cut on and miss, struck him out. That's out number 2. 2 down, base is empty. Alec Bohm stands in for the Phillies. He's 0 for 1. That's off the mark. Ball 1. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. The throw to first.
You're out.
That's the 3rd out. 1 hit in the inning, a solo homer. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Phillies 3 and the Reds 0. Back here at Great American Ballpark. In now for the Reds, Spencer Steer.
Spencer Steer.
Oh, and they're going to tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation. That's an automatic ball.
Now pitching for the
So out of the pen comes the right-hander, T.J. Antone.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And now for the Phillies, Edmundo Sosa. He's 2 for 2.
Edmundo Sosa.
Ball. No.
Line to right, and that'll be a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Here's JT Realmuto.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
No.
The 1-0.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
Here's a 1-1. Up the middle, De La Cruz. And he beats it. He's safe.
The batter, number 5.
Shortened up the swing and went right back up the middle.
Stop.
First and second, no outs. This is Bryson Stott.
We just might be talking about this at bat in our post-game wrap. He's proven he can drive in runs in these spots.
That's a ball.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
That misses. They're down 3-1. Right through there for a strike. The Phillies trying to break this one open, and we're the top half of the 6th. Payoff pitch. Makes the catch. 1 down.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
2 aboard with 1 out. Derek Hill stands in for the Phillies. So now a pinch hitter, Brandon Marsh. And this is a big at-bat in this ball game. Pitch misses, ball 1. Two on, 1 out. Not even close there. And it's 2-0.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
Two and 1 now. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out.
Way out front of that inside pitch there. Just exactly the opposite kind of approach that you want with 2 strikes. You want to let the ball travel. Make sure you recognize it. Try to shorten up so that you can at least put the ball in play. Clearly fooled, but I think even more so, you question the 2-strike approach.
And now Terry Francona makes his way out of the dugout towards the mound, and he'll make a change. TJ Antone will depart, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching for the
Sam
Reds,
Moll gets the ball now.
Well, he's been a bit of a wild card out there in terms of throwing strikes. He's definitely struggled with free passes this year.
Two aboard, 2 outs. Here's the center fielder, Justin Crawford. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
Ball.
That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up.
Makes a leaping grab for the out.
Make a great catch like that. It's all about timing the jump. His timing was perfect. Excellent grab, and he comes down with it. The inning is over.
Well, we go bottom 6. In now for the Reds, Matt McClain.
You're out.
Back here in Cincinnati, top of inning number 7, Trey Turner stands in for the Phillies. Hit hard on the ground to short. Fires over to first.
Got him. That's an out.
And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
Up next for Philadelphia, the designated hitter, Kyle.
And Kyle Schwarber will come up. He's already homered in this game. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there. At least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
Two outs, base is empty. So here is Bryce Harper.
Ah!
The 0-1. Chop to
That's
first,
foul.
but it kicks foul.
Throwing the ball well, and they need this scoreless inning in relief right here. Been doing a good job keeping him in striking distance.
Got him. That's out number 3. Phillies go down quietly in the inning, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Back here at Great American Ballpark, in now for the Reds, J.J. Bleday. The Reds in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. Need a good at bat out of him right here.
Now pitching for the
Left-hander out of the bullpen, Brock Burke.
Coming on to face a righty here, and he's been fantastic against him this year. His numbers in those matchups are very good.
And here comes Alec Bohm.
The third baseman, Alex Bohm.
Good looking fastball right there. Surprised he didn't take a rip at that. I think he got locked up a little bit.
And 1-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than to have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Out to short, De La Cruz. And that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th.
Up next for Philadelphia, the left fielder, number 33,
Edmundo Sosa will hit next. 3 for 3 with 3 singles. Activity in the bullpen for the Reds. Pierce Johnson up and throwing for Terry Francona.
Ball 2.
Just off the inside edge. And that's ball 4.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
And now it is JT Realmuto. 1 for 3.
There was a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Here comes the 0-1. And it's fouled away. Right through there, got it. 2 gone now. Bryson Stott stands in for the Phillies. Step off throw to first. Sosa dives back in safely. That's in there. Strike 1.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Squares the bunt, but that rolls foul. The 0-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. The 0-2. And that one almost hit him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Sosa off of first with 2 away. In the air to left center. And that'll do it. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Phillies 3 and the Reds nothing. Bottom of the 8th. In now for the Reds, Spencer Steer. Pierce Johnson will come in.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track.
Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. He was a strikeout victim his first time.
Ball.
Next offering in there for a strike. And that's strike one.
Ball.
Now one missed. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Well, that's a really good take right there, and that's just mentally prepared, knowing that if it's not on a tee, you're going to take that pitch because you still have one more strike to work with. Not easy to lay off, but he did an excellent job in that plate appearance.
Crawford stands in now and watches strike one. Movement in the bullpen. Rhett Lauder preparing to come on if needed.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Puts a bunt down. Suarez handles, throws to first. Now one gone in the ninth.
No, just doing his part right there, trying to move that runner in a scoring position. Got it down successfully. Now we'll see if they can drive him in from second.
Back to the top of the order. Trey Turner at the plate. 0 for 4. 2 ground outs, a fly out, and a strikeout.
No, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. Talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
Tap foul at the plate. Man at second. Not close with that one. Now 1 and 2. The shortstop takes the ball. Stays alive. Pickoff move to second. Marsh back on a dive. And down on strikes he goes. And there's 2 down.
Just locked him up right there for the second out. And that's an at-bat he's probably going to be thinking about for a little while. Didn't pull the trigger. Not how you want to go down in an RBI spot. So now you got to hope your teammate behind you can pick you up.
Schwarber in the box now. Takes strike one. Runner at second, 2 down. Here at the top of the ninth. No question about this one. It's out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add to their lead. It's 5-zip.
And that shot makes their grip on the lead even tighter. Well, he's living up to his power-hitting reputation today, Boog. A second homer just confirms what we already knew about his ability to hit the ball a long way.
So Harper stands in. 0 for 4 with 3 strikeouts and a flyout. Ball 1, no strikes. Two down, nobody on. And that one fouled off. The 1-2. And this is inside. Line drive, he brings it down. Nice play.
That one was ticketed for the gap, but couldn't get through security. Great job there of leaping, making the catch, and ending the inning.
We head to the bottom of the ninth. In now for the Reds, Matt McClain.
Terrific job in this game. He scattered 2 hits and pretty dominant. Efficient with his pitch count. Got himself all the way to the finish line and finished what he started.
5-0 the final in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
I don't gotta say too much. Nah, I don't gotta say too much. I don't gotta say too much. I ain't trying to do too much. I'm trying to stay tapped in, yeah. Chase you up, I need distractions, yeah. Connected, I'm obsessed with manifesting. Guessless, I'm only worried about my checklist. Probably spent 6 on my family's expenses. Money made the memory, so I do not regret. Feeling like I'm God's best investment. I don't got no time to pass it. Paris Fashion Week, they asking me if we can. Who the best is, what's the metric? Yes, it's me.